Hi, I'm Johnny. This is Comics Altruism, and this is a triple contest entry to three different contests that I've managed to find a way to connect together with a theme that sort of brings everything to fruition at the end. So first off, we've got Pocan Joe is having his supervillain contest again. All he wants from us, and I'll leave the link to all three of these below, by the way, so that you can check out all the details for yourself and enter individually or whatever. So, Pocan Joe wants to know which supervillain we relate to while they're being a supervillain. So it's not like they can be an anti-hero, because everybody relates to anti-heroes. So I thought, what about Scarecrow? Psychology is a major of mine. I mean, not officially. I have no post-secondary education, but I happen to love psychology. So I thought, maybe that. And then I actually started reading some of the ones I've got. So like this awesome issue. But he didn't really have any motivation in this issue. And then I started reading this run here from Shadow of the Bat. And again, like his motivation in this run is just to become a god. And I'm like, what's the point of that? Like, does that benefit even you, becoming a god? All he wants is worship. He doesn't specify what he wants to do with that power. So again, can't relate to him. However, Anarchy is sort of an anti-hero in this, but then he becomes a villain at the end. He decides that he has to kill Batman because Batman invites all this crime into the city and all of this moral disease. So Anarchy, who starts out, good, whatever is best for the common good is what he's fighting for, regardless of any other collateral damage or whatever. So he decides to kill Batman. It's a call that I wouldn't make, but it's absolutely understandable that he would make that call, because actually at the end of this, it's Jean-Paul Valley, not Bruce Wayne, but he decides to let a kid die. The kid doesn't die, but he decides to let the kid die rather than thousands of other people dying from Scarecrow's toxin. His decision to kill Batman, in fact, would have saved that child's life. So it's a reasonable decision to make. That whole utilitarian versus deontological argument that Matarog brought up the last time that Pocan Joe had this contest. So, how do I tie that into Unruly Simian's contest? Well, if I'm relating to Anarchy, I would like to see what happens with Anarchy's vision coming to fruition. And by that, I mean like as a political doctrine rather than the character. So what would happen if Anarchy, and that is the hope that all humankind is actually good at our core and we would take care of each other, we would take care of the planet. My power, Unruly Simian, would be time travel, and that's it. Nothing else. It's like, time travel is often accompanied by the will or the ability to change things in the past. I would just like to go up to the future and see what happens with Anarchy coming to fruition. So yeah, what would I do with it? That's it. Would I have any help from anybody? Nah, it's just me traveling to the future just to check it out. Would I go back and change things, or would I go forward and get like the Lotto Max numbers for next Friday? No, I wouldn't want to alter any timeline. I would just want to check it out. Now this leads into Speedy's comic book showcase. Now his contest is he would like to know, if you were to make a comic book, what would it be about? Give him just details, as short or as long as you want. So I'm going to go with short because I'm combining three contests into one here. So my comic would be about somebody like me going to the future. And I actually got this idea while I was listening to Nothing But Flowers by Talking Heads. I was thinking, wouldn't that be a fun story to write in the form of a comic book that's all about somebody who's disgruntled with the saving of the planet, so in the song, he misses Pizza Huts and honky tonks and 7-Elevens. He misses all that stuff. He pines for the past when we were destroying everything. And this is Reagan era. I think David Byrne wrote this song in. So my vision is that the enemy is sort of within in this character. He's stuck in the future. He can't go back in time. And nothing that he used to love is there anymore. Human beings are flourishing. Nature is flourishing. There's an equal respect for nature and humanity, as humanity is a part of nature, so why would we that up? right? He misses those times of being able to just drive to California if he wanted to, get on a plane, go to England, whatever. That stuff isn't happening anymore because all those carbon emissions and so on, going back to anarchy, anarchy has taken over. And now we're back to our roots as a civilization, but with the understanding of what could happen if we go out of control again. So I think that would be a cool story. Anyway, so there's my entry into Pocan Joe, Unruly Simeon, and Speedy's Comic Book Showcase contests. Thank you for watching. Hopefully none of you three are offended by the fact that I tied them all in together. Alright, everyone else, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.